Satnam, welcome to this yoga video. Today we're going to be doing a fusion of different styles. Hiya chat. We're going to be doing a fusion of different styles of yoga. We are focusing on our throat chakra. So why is the throat chakra important? This is our seat of self-expression, of being able to speak openly and honestly, and being able to communicate effectively without ever diminishing any of our power or our confidence. So to activate the throat, let's start with some gentle neck rolls. And reverse the direction. And then just bring it to still, holding the head steady. And we're going to lift the head up, stretching the chin up to the sky. And then looking down, but try not to crush into the throat. You're more extending the back of the neck. And bring the head up. And you're going to bring your head over to the right. Bring your right hand up, resting lightly on top of the head. Just pulling the head a little bit and stretch your left arm away so you get an extra stretch down that side. And switch. And then bringing yourself into bow pose. So coming onto your tummy. So a lot of activation of the throat today. So you're going to bend your knees. Now maybe you're okay to go into bow pose and you can reach for your ankles and lift quite comfortably. If this isn't the case for you, then you just release the ankles, but you lift up and you imagine and visualize that you are holding on to those ankles. So, lifting up, stretching through the front of the body. And then release down, resting all the way down. We're just going to counterpose that with a lovely child's pose. So pop your bottom back onto your heels, stretching out. Lifting your head up, and we're going to do a little bit of lion's breath. So with lion's breath, we're going to stretch out the claws, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, and look at the nose, point to the nose. So deep breath in. Ready? Deep breath in. And coming onto your bottom and stretching your legs out long, and we're going to take a deep stretch up with the arms and reaching forward. So grabbing hold of the toes if they are within reach, but I want you to project the throat forward, projecting the heart forwards. as if you've got a torch strapped to your throat and you need to shine that forward. Try not to cramp into the back of the neck, but just reaching forwards. Just hold this posture here. It's almost like a little bit of a yin class today. We're going to hold the postures, not for ages, not for 6 minutes, but and then sitting up tall, bring one of your feet in to press against the inner thigh. We're going to take the arms up, deep breath in. And breathing out, stretching forwards here. It's called head to knee pose, but don't worry if that head goes nowhere near the knee. Again, think about elongating, and the throat is what is reaching forwards here. Deep activation of this chakra. And lifting up, and we're going to switch to the other side, other leg. So one leg out, other leg in, stretch up tall, deep breath, and reaching forwards. And lifting up, and now take the legs into a wide angled pose, and we're just going to come forward again. Think about leading and shining the throat forwards. And coming up. Bring the legs together, bend the knees and hug them in tight. And we're going to come over onto our hands and knees. And then lift ourselves up into downward dog and have a lovely stretch here. Bending the knees, bringing the feet forward to the hands, coming into a forward fold. And then slowly raise yourself all the way up and take your arms up to the sky. Deep breath in. And breathing out, hands to prayer. And then we're going to step back with our right leg, bringing our feet into warrior feet. So making sure that your left toes are pointing forwards to the short side of the mat. And the back toes are at a slight angle. And we're going to come into a warrior two, stretching those arms out, and then we're going to turn the left palm up to face the ceiling, sweeping it up to the sky to take a reverse warrior, projecting up with your arm and your throat chakra here, bending into that left knee, strong grounded legs. And then bringing yourself back through Warrior Two. Windmill the arms all the way over, coming into a beautiful high lunge. Or low lunge. Throat chakra shining forwards. And then we're going to just come to the front, take ourselves all the way into a side lunge and sweep over to the right. Side lunge here. And bring your hands around, coming into a low lunge here. Shine your throat chakra forwards. And then planting the back heel, windmill the arms up and over, coming into Warrior Two on this side. And then the right palm sweeps up to the sky. Shine your throat up to the ceiling. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Grounding with the legs, but lifting with the upper body. Deep breaths. And windmill those hands through Warrior Two, all the way back down, and come down into a plank, down onto your tummy, lift into Cobra, and back into Child's Pose. And stretch. Sorry, darling. And then we're going to come onto our back. We're going to do some bridges and shoulder stand. So coming onto your back, feet are flat on the floor. Shoulders are down on the mat, making sure that your toes are tracking in line with your knees and your knees are in line with your hips, and lifting up those hips. Not crunching into your throat, it's still nice and long, it's a long, elegant throat. And just hold here and breathe. And then lower the bottom down, and we're going to come into shoulder stand. I'm going to shuffle myself forwards a little bit, otherwise I'm going to be kicking my fern. So coming into shoulder stand, bottom up high, lifting up, take a couple of breaths here. And then we're just going to take the feet over and into plow pose. So just letting them sweep over to find the floor. Breathing here. And then using your strength, lift those legs all the way back up. Slowly lower yourself down. And we're going to take fish pose. Checking I'm not stepping on Rory as he's commandeered some of the mat. Lifting into fish. Opening up that throat chakra. You can bring your hands to prayer. You can even have the legs up. And then bringing yourself up. And then bring the knees into the chest. And we're going to rock all the way up into easy pose. And we're just going to do a little bit of chanting just to ground into that throat chakra. So the mantra we're going to use is Hummy Hum Brahm Hum. And I want your focus to be at the throat chakra. So hands on knees in Gyan Mudra. Take a deep breath in. Hummy hum, Brahm hum. 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 Deep breath in and out. And we're going to seal the practice today with one long Om. Deep breath in. See you next time.